Throughout my globe-trotting, I've never been one to suffer from culture shock. I've always been able to easily and quickly adapt to my new surroundings, until I came to China. I must say, China is starting to grow on me, and I'm really enjoying my time here in Beijing. But almost after 5 years of living here, there's still a few things that make me go, what the how? So if you're curious to know about these what the things, keep on watching.
Tell me your story. Tell me what made you change your mind.
Okay, so these next 4 bizarre things I'm going to explain are due to the fact that mainland Chinese people are still not used to seeing foreign or non-East Asian faces in their land. Hence, when they do, peculiar things begin to occur, like number 1, being pointed at and objectified. Because mainlanders are literally in awe when they see you, they can't hold themselves back from gasping and going, whoa, pointing at you and going, 你看看外国人，妈妈说外国人吗? People are so downright intrigued by seeing someone like you that sometimes they can't even help themselves from number 2, coming up to you and touching you. Apparently, they would like to feel how people from different ethnicities' skin feels like. Maybe, I don't know, different texture. And don't talk about hair. If you're a person like me with big and curly hair, or you wear your hairstyle in braids or dreadlocks, don't be surprised that if you're out in public, all of a sudden you feel smack, like, you know, somebody's pulling your hair, and you turn around and it's a Chinese person, and they're just like, 你的头发真的吗? I'm not a puppy, I'm not a pet. You can't just walk up to me and start petting me. No. But to them, they don't see anything wrong with that. They're curious, so they're going to let their curiosity get the better of them and touch you. And because they've gotten the chance to have this encounter with a rare species from outside land, they're gonna have to capture this shit. That's why, number 3, expect to be photographed. There's approximately a 9.999999% chance that you will be photographed in China. People see you and they want to take pictures with you or of you. But the younger folks, they tend to at least ask, you know, can I have a picture with you? The older folks, on the other hand, they ain't about that asking life. When they see you, it's snap, snap time. To me, this is one of the most annoying things. Like, some people are cool with it and they're like, you know, embrace it. It's time to be a celebrity. Vogue, strike a pose. Hey, I'm famous, baby. Me, I'm just like, no, like, don't move that camera from my face. I will never forget this incident. I was sleeping on the subway once, so I'm just there, you know, having my nap, and all of a sudden I feel like tick, tick, tick on my shoulder. So I open my eyes, in my face. Like, that's the picture of my face, like this. Like, why? Why would you do that? Other times you just find yourself mobbed, and all of a sudden you are in pictures, and it's selfies, and everyone's doing like ring around the rosy, my turn, your turn, and you're just the center of people's pictures out of the blue. So yeah, those are the excited bunch. But then you may come across the ones that are not as outgoing, but they are equally as fascinated to see you, that all they do is stare at you, just right into your soul, into the depths without blinking, as if you're an ancient dinosaur on display at a zoo. And I'm just like, yeah, it's just something. It's really something. Number 5, hawking and spitting. So I talked about this in my cons about living in China video. Links in the description. About the traumatizing spitting that goes on. Spitting is everywhere. Like, I always say that if there was a soundtrack to Beijing, that sound would be, I'm sorry, like, I know, it's horrible. Like, that was PG. That was like diminished by like 100%. You're just like a dying wildebeest under attack. Like, once I'm out in public, I just need to hear, and I start running. I'm like, nope, I'm not gonna get spat on. I'm not having that. China, I know these days you guys are super good at fixing all your problems. Please, fix this one. Number 6, subway madness and no personal space. If you want to know what no personal space feels like, take a ride on the subway in rush hour in any of China's big cities. Saying that there is an overwhelmingly large sea of people is an understatement. Thousands of people all want to go home at the same time. If you're claustrophobic, I advise you not to take the subway at this time, because I kid you not, there is literally no way to move when you board the train. I'm talking, you finally squeeze on the train and you're literally face to face with Tim. His breath is breathing upon you and you're just taking that all in. So you try to back, but oops, nowhere to go. Your butt is rubbing against the person's butt behind you. You turn to your left, and if you're a shorty like me, you find yourself under somebody's armpit, armpit is right there. So you turn to your right and you look up and you can see up into somebody's nose hole all his boogers. So this is just an idea for you to realize how close everything is, like breath, armpit, bumsy, and nose hole, all just right there. Just letting you know how it is in rush hour in Beijing time. Number 7, dancing grannies. So the elderly in China love staying fit, which is very cool and admirable. Often you will see old men and women practicing Tai Chi, Kung Fu, or Qigong in the parks. But what's popular amongst the grandmas is group square dancing in public. And the grannies are bold and committed with it. And they do it in just about any open space they can spot, like in your compound, as I said, in the park, in front of a building, anywhere they can find where their big group can fit. These grannies came to boogie down. You cannot stop the boogie. Just don't start doing it in front of my building at 6 a.m. like you do in other compounds. To stay in the park. Number 8, open butt baby pants. Slit crotch bumsy pajamas. Open ass kids wear. Chinese bum tights. Gluteus maximus attire. This piece of clothing is what the babies wear here, and this is how they're potty trained. So instead of diapers, you have these pants with the butts exposed, where all the babies need to do is stoop and poop. So when baby is ready to go, all you would see are moms and dads holding their baby up like over a dustbin, and they put them in the position and just. So don't be surprised, especially if you're in a very kid-friendly place, to be constantly mooned by Chinese babies. Like, butt in your face, everywhere, baby butt. Baby butt. So not only is the attire for potty training unusual in China, it's the location where the parents choose to let the kids do their business. And that location is anywhere. Anywhere and everywhere that the kid needs to do it is the place where he shall do it. If baby is in the subway, I've seen this with my own eyes. Baby needs to pee, mom takes out a water bottle and baby pees in the water bottle on the subway. Baby is walking outside with mama, baby wants to go. Baby pee-pees right in the middle of the pavement. Just right there, So, yeah. Number 10, squat toilets. Get them thigh muscles ready and your balance in check to use them toilets. Oh, you thought stoop and poop were just for the Chinese babies? You gotta stoop and poop too. No discrimination. We all stoop and poop in China. The only how you're going to find a proper or Western toilet is in a westernized place, or it's a very fancy or expensive place. Or else get ready to go low, 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 low to do your business. Number 11, another toilet shocker. Woo! Disposal of your used toilet paper into the toilet bins and not the toilet. And the fact that there's no toilet paper anywhere. It is a must when you leave your house to walk with some tissue paper with you, because outside you're really gonna find it. It's really like a luxury to go into a place and see toilet paper and you're like, oh, it has toilet paper, guys, toilet paper. Also, the disposal of used toilet paper is also a problem. The drainage system in many Chinese cities is not good, so you gotta put it in a toilet paper bin. But you might think, okay, that's not so strange, but the thing is, like, why people don't like fold your toilet paper? Like, you wipe your butt and you really just gonna put that paper like open for the next person to see. Like, fold it up, like close that. I do not need to come into the toilet and see your tutu skid marks on the paper open up. I think we had enough about toilet poop and pee and like, let's move on. Number 12, mask madness. So I think a great deal of people are quite aware that China is one of the most polluted countries in the world. So yeah, you might see people walking around with masks on, from like very small ones to the big fumigator kind of mask. Yeah, people are not trying to die in this pollution. Not only do you see mask madness on days where the AQI is extremely high, but almost every time you go to the beach in China. You may get there and probably start thinking, wait, is something wrong? Like, why is everyone dressed this way? I'm confused. Skiing mask and skiing gear at the beach? What? This is because Chinese people have an obsession with white skin and they would like to keep and maintain their white skin. So having tanned skin is just a no-no. It's just not their thing. They just need to be white. They're not risking anything. And you're gonna see people on the beach looking like that. So yeah, if you're from the western side of the world, you may find that extremely weird. Number 13, life is but a pajama party. Pajama party. Pajama party. In China, it is common to see people wearing their pajamas in the streets, at the supermarket, at the mall. You know, you just rocking up with your onesie, with your unicorn onesie, with your cat, with your dog, with your chicken onesie, no shame in public. Like, hey, I'm stepping out in my onesie today. Like, I'm at the mall. Like, why are you in your pajamas? Apparently, it's a status symbol to show how rich you are, that you do not need to afford to work. All you need to do is sit down and wear your pajamas whole day and walk around. Like, look at all the money I have. I can just be comfortable doing nothing, and that's okay. I don't need to wear suit and ties like you peasant folks. I can just go out in my pajamas and rule this land. No, put some clothes on. Number 14, table manners. So I also mentioned this in my cons about living in China video, because our table manners from the West is very different from how it is in China. So as I said, screaming for the waiter is completely normal. Just you just call them, it's not rude. Also loudly just letting out a big burp and slurping like normal, because it shows you are very satisfied and content with your meal. Number 15, eating insects and other weird things. So if you're in a night market or you come across a street vendor, it is very easy to find these food choices. So as I said, fried insects like fried giant spider, fried scorpion, fried beetle, fried centipede, fried cockroach, fried worms. Like, I know some people say like, oh, you go to China, you have to try this, like, you know, you have to immerse yourself. Like, no, I'm not eating spider. I'm sorry, I'm not eating cockroach. I'm not eating any of these things. I don't care if I'm missing out. I'm missing out on shit in my mouth. That's what I'm missing out. And I'm very cool with that. Thank you. Other strange dishes include cow's tongue, chicken testicle, and tuna eyeball. Like as I said in my pros about China video, which you can also check out, there's actually a lot of very yummy food that you can eat in China. So why? Why am I going to eat cockroach? Can you tell me? I don't need to. Moving on. So there you have it. Those are my 15 bizarre things you'll see and experience while living or visiting China. Gotta prepare you so when you get there you're just not like, what? So yeah, if you'd like to know more about China or see any of my travel vlogs, please hit the subscribe button below. And I will see you in the next video. Peace out. Bye bye.